wanted to stay in here because there are many problems in the jungle.
We've just arrived in Calais, and down there is the migrant camp known as the Jungle. Today is the day that the police have set as a deadline for the eviction of over a quarter of the camp. In human terms, this represents about 2,000 people, and what we want to find out is what's at stake for those who've got to move. We're about to go meet the representative for the Sudanese community who's coordinating the move from about 100 metres over there to this new area here. Which one is yours?
Yeah, mine is here, beside this kitchen.
Can we
Let's
see it?
Come, yeah,
Yep.
come, yeah. We just moved it yesterday evening.
Are you here alone or are you with your family?
Alone here, alone. But I have father, mother, sisters, brothers, a lot. I left them back. I came here alone.
There's been quite a lot made of this relocation of people from the area a bit closer to the road to here. On the face of it, that doesn't seem like a particularly large demand of the French government. What's the big deal?
I think, the police authority are planning to build a new offense here beside us. So anybody want to move towards the bridge or the highway, they can stop them from a very far place.
So you feel like you're being contained?
Yeah, contained.
Right.
You have been trapped in a small area.
Yep.
Either face the gas and run, or stay inside and notice your dream, or die because of cold, say hunger or something like that.
Is that how it feels? The further away from that fence over there you are, the further away from your
From your dream
you become.
Right. دارين يدين بس ناس صح لا سيدي آخر شغل إن شاء الله.
There's all sorts of confusion and suspicion in the camp at the moment, mainly around these containers behind us. They've popped up in the last week and they've been built by the French government. People aren't really sure how they can get a place in there, or even if they'd want to, because the stipulation is that in order to do so, you'd need to give a handprint. And by doing that, people feel that they'll therefore have to claim asylum in France and give up hope on their dream of making it to the UK. Now I met with an Afghan community leader who's showing us the area that affects his community. The Afghans are the most impacted by this imposition by the French authorities because there's over 1,000 people that live in the area that has to be evicted.
Kurdish and Afghan community, they both completely targeted. Shops, restaurants, houses.
So it's more than just people's kind of shelters, it's a whole community.
Yeah, this whole community.
You know, it's just a matter of hours before the authorities have threatened to come in and bulldoze this area. Why are there still so many accommodations here?
Because there is not that much space, and that's not easy for 1,500 people just from Afghanistan to move in 1 day or 2 days to another side of jungle. You know, this jungle become like a prison. If they move us and they put around a fence, so we become like a prison.
Can you describe a little bit the makeup of the Afghan community here?
If you see around, you will see all young boys in here.
Can you tell me why they're young boys?
Young boys because everyone want to use them in Afghanistan. If you work with the Daesh or with the Taliban, you have a problem with the Americans. If you work with the Americans, the same do the Taliban.
So you're caught in a catch-22 situation.
You have to, if you want to stay in Afghanistan, you have to work with one of them. And that's why the youngsters come out from Afghanistan. They're all youngsters.
We're now going to go meet a young Afghan man who lives in the eviction area.
That's my kitchen. That's the kitchen and that's the tent.
You speak English with an English accent?
Yeah, that's great because I learned it, you know. I've been living in the UK.
So you used to live in the UK?
Yeah, I used to live there.
And then how come you're back here?
They deported me there. So when I turned 18, they deported me to Afghanistan.
How old were you when you first moved to the UK?
I was like 13 years old when I went to UK.
And you went to school there?
Yeah, well, I finished my GCSEs there. Then I went to college, 1 year college. Then in the middle of the college, they deported me. You turned 18, they said you can handle yourself. They deported me back. They said you can do anything. When I went back to Afghanistan, I couldn't stay there. The Taliban basically killed my family. No one even recognized me when I went to Afghanistan, when I went back to my village. So that's why I couldn't stay anymore as well.
Well, because your family had been killed, you might be a target as well.
Yeah, that was the reason. My friend told me you can't even get your passport because they will recognize you, it's you. And right now I don't have Afghani ID or passport or anything.
So at the moment you're essentially stateless?
Yeah, I'm stateless right now.
So activists and demonstrators have organised a march today in solidarity with the people who live in the migrant camp here. They'll be leaving from the jungle and heading into town that way. There is actually a large number of people who live in the jungle who've joined the demonstrators.
UK, we are not wanting to stay in here because there are many problems in the jungle.
Why do you want to come to the UK?
Jungle life is so difficult, and the jungle have a lot of diseases. Everybody wants to go to UK because they protect himself, and UK give you to everything.
We've just reached the T-junction. Instead of heading towards the port, people are being directed away from it and away from the town.
A breakaway group tried to divert the march down a side street. They were met by an angry local.
No, don't fight. No, don't fight. Hey, go. Go.
Nazi scum! Nazi!
Okay, my friend, please,
Freedom of movement is everybody's right. We are here and we will fight. Freedom of movement is everybody's right. Let's go.
So apparently people have just broken through the police lines and are now heading towards the port. Police have now lost control of the situation as the protesters broke through their line in the square and have now headed to the port. The migrants have now broken through the final line of defence. There's pepper spray in the air, it's stinging your eyes. A good 300 migrants just burst through the fence into the port to get onto the trucks to make it to the UK.
After a 40-minute standoff with the ship's crew, all hope of actually making it to Britain faded when armed police arrived and escorted the group back to the camp at gunpoint. As the evictions continued, more migrants and refugees arrived there by the day.
No,